When EnDev began its energy access initiative globally in 2005, millions lacked access to modern energy. In Nepal, the journey began in 2009.
The quality of life still remains poor in areas where there is no or limited access to energy. And if you look at the statistics at the time when EnDev Nepal began in 2009, over 6.5 million people relied on firewood, kerosene and other inefficient sources of energy for cooking and lighting purpose. If you look at the data, the access to electricity rate in the country was just around 50% or so. Thus, aligning with the program's objective, its main mission was to support the government of Nepal in providing affordable, reliable, sustainable and modern energy as a means to deliver social, economic and environmental change.
Funded by Germany, the Netherlands, Norway and Switzerland, it is coordinated by GIZ and RVO for Nepal. It is implemented by GIZ partnering with SNV, Practical Action and Government of Nepal. In partnership with the Government of Nepal, EnDev supported both on-grid electrification through NEA's Community Rural Electrification Program (CREP) and off-grid solutions with AEPC, including micro-hydro with improved water mills and electrification and pico hydro projects. With SNV and Practical Action, it also introduced clean cooking technologies via a results-based financing model. Over time, EnDev evolved from a donor-driven project into a locally rooted ecosystem, demonstrating how long-term collaboration can drive inclusive and sustainable energy transitions. Energy access is more than switching on a light. It means school children studying after dark, families breathing cleaner air, and women running businesses.
विद्युत सहकारीबाट चाहिँ 4 वर्ष भयो भनौं बत्ती आको स्टार्टिङमा चाहिँ बत्ती आउँदाखेरि चाहिँ हामी उज्यालोमा बस्न पायौं आर्थिक बाटोसँग जोडिने कुराहरुमा पनि हामी यसलाई सदुपयोग गर्न सक्छौं भन्ने चाहिँ पछिबाट ज्ञान भयो र अहिले आएर हाम्रो समुदायमा जहाँ बत्ती थिएन पहिला त्यो एरियामा पनि अहिले बिजुली बत्तीबाट चाहिँ विशेष गरी महिलाहरू है कृषिमा अगाडि आउनु भयो माछा पालनहरुमा अगाडि आउनु भयो यसरी त्यो बत्तीको कारणले गर्दा चाहिँ बत्ती बाल्ने मात्रै होइन कि अन्य काममा पनि हामीले प्रयोग गरेर अगाडि बढ्न सक्छौं भन्ने चाहिँ भएको छ अहिले त्यो परिवर्तन पनि देखिएको छ
Nepal once faced up to 18 hours of load shedding per day. Today, we don't have scheduled load shedding. But for rural Nepal, the transition also meant community-owned power systems, smart use and inclusive planning.
We have 3 major components implemented through EnDev Nepal: off-grid, on-grid and clean cooking component. On the off-grid component, we have an instrument called Micro Hydro Dev Fund together with Alternative Energy Promotion Center to electrify last-mile off-grid villages. Then, on the on-grid component, we have Grid Extension Revolving Fund, which basically supports to extend the national grid to villages that are in close proximity to the national grid. We also introduced another element, which is grid densification after the 2015 mega earthquake, which targets marginalized households with the principle of leaving no one behind. And the third component is clean cooking component implemented by our implementing partners Practical Action and SNV. This is mainly to create a sustainable market for the promotion of electric cooking.
All initiatives emphasized access for women, the poor and marginalized communities so they can lead energy transitions. Technology matters, but people make it work. EnDev's technical training ensures long-term functionality and confidence at the local level.
I believe the efforts and the journey of the program in these past 15 years have been exemplary. The changes and the impact the project have brought about are the outcomes of shared vision between rural communities, the government of Nepal and our implementing partners.
दूरदराजमा रहेका जनतामा जुन विद्युतको पहुँच पुर्याएका छौं त्यो चाहिँ नि अरु देशको लागि पनि यो सिक्न योग्य काम छ राष्ट्रिय प्रसारण सबै ठाउँमा पुर्याउन प्राविधिक रूपले त सम्भाव्य छ तर आर्थिक रूपले सम्भाव्य देखिदैन इनडेभले हामीलाई यो माइक्रो हाइड्रो डेभ फन्ड मार्फत चाहिँ नि हामीले दिने अनुदान बाहेकको स्रोत जुटाउनको लागि महत्त्वपूर्ण सहयोग चाहिँ नि गर्यो प्लस आयोजनाको चाहिँ क्षमता विकास गर्ने उहाँहरूलाई इन्स्योरेन्स जस्ता इन्स्ट्रुमेन्टहरु इन्ट्रोड्युस गर्नको लागि सहयोग गर्ने बैंक वित्तीय संस्थाहरूलाई यसरी यो ठाउँमा लगानी गर्दाखेरि हामीले प्राविधिक सहायता गर्छौँ अथवा इन्सुरेन्सको हामीले चाहिँ कस्ट कभर गर्छौँ। त्यसले गर्दा तपाईँहरूको चाहिँ यो लोन डुब्ने खतरा छैन भने उहाँहरूको चाहिँ कन्फिडेन्स बिल्ड गर्ने त्यो हिसाबले हामीले काम गऱ्यौँ।
10 वर्ष भइसकेछ हामीले काम गरेको यो सहकार्य भएको। अहिलेसम्म हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ हामीले 90,000 घरधुरीसम्म चाहिँ हामी पुगिसकेको रहेछ यो पार्टनरसिप थ्रु हैन। हामीले सुरु गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ हुड स्टोभबाट सुरु गरेको हो र अहिले हामीले काम गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ इलेक्ट्रिक कुकिङ सल्युसन्सको मार्केट डेभलपमेन्ट गर्नको लागि थ्रु प्राइभेट सेक्टरसँग काम गरेर उहाँहरूले चाहिँ कुक स्टोभ्सहरू समुदायसम्म पुर्याउनको लागि हामीले ट्रेनिङ, क्यापासिटी बिल्डिङ अनि त्यसपछि रिजल्ट बेस्ड फाइनान्सिङ अनुसार स्टोभ्समा इन्सेन्टिभहरूको पनि व्यवस्था गरेका थियौँ। भनेको विभिन्न यो श्रृङ्खलामा आबद्ध भएर धेरै लाइभलीहुड अपर्च्युनिटीहरू पनि समुदायको लागि चाहिँ क्रिएट भएको छ र यो एउटा चाहिँ ठुलो इम्प्याक्ट या अचिभमेन्टको रूपमा नै हामीले हेरेका छौँ।
Impact and achievements SNV in close collaboration with the partners have been able to realize is that more than 155,000 people here in Nepal had access to clean energy, and that was achieved through the establishment of 41 improved water mill electrifications, leading to 70 enterprises. We also had 10 projects around pico hydro systems, and we also had large sales activities around clean cooking systems. So all these together have really achieved improvement in the livelihoods and the well-being of people of Nepal.
Over the years, EnDev has contributed to SDG 7, Affordable and Clean Energy, and SDG 13, Climate Action.
Through the program, we have been able to improve the lives of more than 850,000 people across the country through access to electricity, clean cooking solutions, and productive use of energy. Even though the program phases out in 2025, we believe that this is not an end, and the instruments and the legacy we have built will be continued through our political and development partners to sustain and leave a lasting impact.
Enrgising Nepal, 16 years of EnDev's sustainable energy journey.